Hello everybody, how you doing? This is Fadali and this video is about creating the tables in HTML. The things that we are about to learn in this video are the table element. So in table element we have the tr element, which helps us to define the rows. Td element define the data table, and the th element defines the table heading. Alright, we also have the two other attributes called span attributes and row span attributes. So let's just go to the editor. Alright, now I'm about to create the table in the HTML file. For that, first of all, you have to write table, and in table, first of all, you have to make a row. So for the row, you have to write the tr, and in tr I'm gonna create the header first. So th for the header, and I want to have the two headers for now. So in the first header I would like to add, in the second header I would like to add, let me just save this. Alright, now we have good amount of space between the two different headings. Now I have to add the data. Copy this thing and paste it here. For the data you have to write td. I have to keep change this stuff. Now I have to write the name here. So let me just save this thing and see the changes here. Okay, now you can see that we have added the data. I think we have learned about these three things. You can't see any border right now here, because if we want to add the border to our table, we have to use some css here, and for the css all you need to use here is style here. And in style table, you just remember these steps, okay, because we haven't learned about the css right now. So just remember this for now, and you're gonna learn this thing in the future. Table td, you have to give a border collapse. All right, so let me just save this and refresh this again. Now you can have the border to your table. So this is how you add the border with the help of CSS. And one more thing left here is to add the call span and the row span. So first of all, we'll go with the call span. You use it with the row. First of all, I would like to add one more heading here, which would be for the context. Refresh this, and we have the new column here. And now let me add the contact numbers here. This is a contact number. This is a contact number as well. Save this, run this again. Now we have the contact number of the both Bob and the Fahad. But you can imagine a situation where the person can have more than one contact number. So what we gonna do in such situations? So we have the spans, okay, the row and the call span. All right, now I would like to add call span. Okay, it is a kind of thing that it will divide the data of that heading into the n number of the parts. Okay, so for example, if I just write 2 here, it will divide the data of the context heading into the 2 parts. If I write 3, it will divide into the 3 for 4, and so on. Okay, for now I just want to divide it into the 2 numbers. And now I would love to add one more contact number of the Bob. Alright, save this and run this again. Now you can see that there are the 2 numbers that are the part of the contact heading, and the contact number, you can see here the missing part of the Fahad second contact number. Okay, so we can give it a second contact number and paste it again. Save this and run it again. Now you can see that missing part is filled right now. So if I just go with the 3 and run this again, and it won't show you any difference, but if I just add one more, it will kind of give you the same, the missing spacing into the second name. So this is how you use the call span. Okay, it will kind of divide your heading into the number of parts you want to have. So if I just delete this thing, run this again, now you can see that we can only have a single data of the contact heading. So that's for the call span. Now we have to use the row span. Okay, to understand the row span, I'm just about to give you a different situation here. All right, so let's just wait, because I have to write the code again. All right, first of all, let me just describe you the table. Okay, we have the tr, we have the row. Okay, in the first row we have the heading name and its data Bob Martin, and in the second row, okay, we have the heading, okay, which is a telephone, and in the telephone we have two different datas. All right, as in the same way the call span was dividing the heading into the 2 columns, so in the same way row span is doing the same thing with the heading. Okay, so if I just want to add one more row here, it won't be the part of telephone number, but if I just make the row span 3, now it would be the part of telephone heading again. Alright, so this is how the raw pen work, and this is all for this video. If you really find this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe the channel, and bye bye.